Welcome back to CACTICALMAIN. I appreciate you stopping by. Let's talk Thursdays, dudes. I am Operator AF. Legit. That's right, dudes. Welcome back to Let's Talk Thursdays. A new little series I'm doing for Thursday videos where I sit down and have a chitty chit chat. I don't know if I'm ever going to do lives or not. I haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to do live streaming. Maybe if I hit like 10,000 subscribers, then I'll start doing live streaming. Because then that means there's 10,000 people that actually want to hear what I have to say. Weird. As the title states, I am legit Operator AF. And of course, dudes, what I'm referring to is not actual battlefield operator. No, I am referring to my profession, my job. I know a lot of people think anybody who does YouTube doesn't have a job and they do YouTube full time. Well, that's not true. I have a full-time job. I actually work quite a bit. I am a full-time lead wastewater treatment plant operator, licensed by the state, operator, wastewater operator class B. Now, often when I tell people I am a wastewater plant operator, they really just don't understand what that is, what that entails. Okay, your municipality, your city, your homeowner association, smaller places have wastewater plants as well, wastewater facility, treatment facilities. But your municipality has them. If you're a huge municipality, there's probably multiple of them. And what it is it takes everything that goes down the drain, not just the toilet, but the drain, your sink, your shower, your laundry room, all that stuff goes down into the collection system, gets pumped to a plant for treatment. And what we do at these plants is pretty mind-boggling. I really didn't know about it. You know, the whole world, well, the whole country, I should say, lives by the mentality of flush it and forget it. Right? So you flush it and it's gone. You didn't have to deal with it. Well, it goes to a wastewater plant. It's really cool. We clean that water up real nice, dudes. It comes in, screens out all the nasties. I'm not going to get into it. And that's really the only nasty part about the job is where it comes into the plant. But you don't get covered in it, so whatever. Then it goes into a big aeration basin, aeration ditch, O2 ditch, whatever, where you aerate it. Because what you are essentially doing is growing billions and trillions and quadrillions of microorganisms that feed on the waste. And they clean it. They get rid of the CBOD. They start the nitrogen cycle, converting the ammonia into nitrate, and then nitrite into nitrate, and it makes the water good. They treat it, these tiny little bugs. So if you ever see on TV somewhere or anywhere where there's a wastewater plant and you see this big tank of brown and you're like, oh, that's all poo-poo. No, it is not. It is microorganisms working their butts off to clean our water. It goes from there. We settle out the microorganisms. We take the clean water off the top, we filter it, we chlorinate it, and we reuse it. Golf courses, irrigation in medians, spray fields, all kinds of different things, so the water can go back down into the, get filtered through the ground again and recharge the aquifer. We reuse the water. It's not just, raw wastewater is not just pumped into the ocean. So that right there in a nutshell, it's a lot more complicated than that, obviously, but that is my profession, and you have to be a state licensed operator. I'm a class B, there's class D, C, B, A, and I am the lead wastewater operator at my plant. Now, a lot of people don't know about this, and I hope this video hits some young fellas that are getting out of high school, that don't want to go to college, and either don't want to go into the military or can't get into the military because of a medical condition. Yes, that crap happens and it sucks. I hope you guys can see this video and find out that wastewater or even drinking water plant operators is an awesome career path, dudes. The pay is great. You have to put the work in. You have to have so many certain hours as a trainee. You have to pass the state test. You have to do continuing education. So it's not just some job that you can get and then that's it. You got it. No, you have to apply yourself. But it is a good career and you can make a good living on it. So yeah, dudes, legit operator, CACTICALMAIN, that's what I do. I do it a lot. I work a lot. That's my job. That's what pays the bills. That's what keeps the lights going. That's what's paid for this camera. That's what's paying for the internet to upload this video to you dudes. If any of you guys got questions on wastewater operations and how does it work and what do you mean microorganisms, you're really growing, we call them bugs. I mean, they're microorganisms. We have microscopes and we look at them, we see how they're doing. That's basically what we are, as zookeepers for microorganisms, and we keep them alive. And then there's other processes too that we do at our plant where you take the air away and you switch them to facultative organisms, so they go from either breathing dissolved oxygen. Well, facultative breathing, I'm going too far in this, but I just got to say it since I mentioned it. Facultative, they can breathe dissolved oxygen or chemically bound oxygen. In the O2 ditch, there's dissolved oxygen from aerating it, and that keeps those facultative organisms in the nitrifying stage where they're converting the ammonia into nitrite and then into nitrate. And then when you take the air away, you get your ORP down, you turn them into the different stage, into the denitrifying stage, where they just can only breathe chemically bound oxygen. So they still gotta have food to eat, so some plants have to do a supplemental food source. I'm getting too far in this, guys. I'm sorry, but if there's somebody that's interested, I'm doing this for you. And I'm keeping it very basic as well. So they still need food to eat, but now they have no dissolved oxygen to breathe. They start breathing chemically bound oxygen, so what they end up doing is breathing the oxygen molecule off of the nitrate molecule. So once they breathe that nitrogen, or once they breathe that oxygen off of there, that nitrogen is released as nitrogen gas into the atmosphere, which lowers the nitrogen content going to receiving waters, so you don't get algae blooms and stuff like that. Now that you guys just listened to all that, I guess you could say I am operator AF. I don't know. If any of you out there are wastewater operators, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys have questions on it, like wow, that's just weird, dude. That's crazy. Never knew that. Flush it and forget it. Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you like the video, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next Let's Talk Thursday. Hey, if you got any suggestions for another Let's Talk Thursday, put it in the comment section down below. See you in the next video, dudes.